share, and subscribe. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for the fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing non-profit educational personal use tips and balance in favor of fair use. You know I'm with you when you right. Trees, you came on your live, you started ranting. Hold on, y'all. Let me clear the air a little bit. Hold on. Hopefully this is better. You came on your live, you started ranting, and you started talking about your name, however the case may go. But you gotta understand there are more than one Teresa online and more than one Alan, okay? On this YouTube sector. I hope I ain't gotta repeat this again. But anyway, you came on your live, you started threatening people, saying that people shouldn't be using this and using that on their page. Well, I'm here to tell you, Miss Treese, when you sit and you wish death on people, I'm sending it back to you like tenfold. See, y'all better stop allowing these negative energy to roll up on these internet at y'all, and y'all don't send them things, rebuking these things and sending them back. Now, everything that you said, I'm sending it back to you tenfold. If the death indeed that you wish for everybody using your name, death it is, should return back unto you. But anyway, we got to be mindful how we treat people, because it ain't no policy against using whatever you choose to use on YouTube. But anyway, when that guy was in your kitchen cooking up that food, everything is commentary to you. You said out of your own mouth, not my words, your words. You don't use people for commentary. You don't do this. You get it from the mud, from the ground up, however the case may go. You use that guy, your friend. You use everybody who came in your sector around you on your page as content. When that man been in the kitchen, he didn't even know if he was coming or going. He didn't know if he want to pick the spoon up, lay it back down. He didn't know if he want to twist around. He didn't even know if he want to slap himself, fall back down, get back up again, twirl around in the Cinderella. He didn't know if he want to get a fork, spoon, knife, pot, whatever. He didn't know if he want to chop some onion up. He didn't even know if he want to chop a bell pepper up. He didn't even know if you want to season the food, because you had him so screwed up. If somebody in the kitchen cooking some food, you allowed them to cook the food. But you sitting there trying to tell somebody what to do. Sometimes you got to give people a peace of mind. You got to give them space, time to see what they do and taste it. Then give you output or input on how the food tastes. You ain't even give them that. When I said you kind of irritate that man when he was in the kitchen, and that's your man problem, you got to let a man be a man. You still doing the same exact thing. Allow people to be themselves. If he say he going in to cook the food, he wanted you to taste probably what he cooking. You say, oh, he didn't really have a taste to it. Yes, because you was down his throat. Don't you know the most comfortable space anybody could have been in is when you allow them to do their thing with you not being around. But you used him for content. He felt so uncomfortable. You could see in his body language he was very uncomfortable. And every time you get in the heat of the moment, like one of them dogs, like animals get in heat, you start talking sexual things online. I say, I mean, every time, you know, everybody should know when you but to get some. You always talk about sexual things. That's when you know you but to get some. You can't hold water. You can't even hold back when you but to get laid or played. You can't hold nothing back. Sometimes you got to hold things to yourself. Like, hold that mule. Like them old people say back in the day. Hold the mule. I swear, ain't no way you gonna keep doing the same thing over again. It's like a slap in the face. And I'm coming from a great place. Then you got the nerve, the people who trying to go hard for you, you still worrying about what people saying about you going hard for you. Why y'all over there watching them? You shouldn't be watching them. If you've been for me, you shouldn't be watching them. Your word, not my word, but in my opinion, does it really matter? It's not going to stop people from making their commentary. But I can tell you this, you better be mindful what come out of your mouth, because sometimes You thinking you're going to hurt people or say this and you're going to do this to people. Well, overall, it can backfire where you're going to allow people to have money in their pocket from the things you saying. And I tell people all the time, if somebody come after you with any type of lawsuit and it doesn't work out, you can come right back at them and sue them just for what they choose to do to you. So you got to be mindful. Ain't nothing never stop your show. I don't see you suffering from no traumatic, some kind of trauma, stress. I didn't see nobody running up on you, beating you down in your hospital being said on the internet. I don't even see you losing no damn money because you're still coming online doing your commentary. So you don't look stressed out, busted and disgusted, rolled over, run over with the car, got back up again, and somebody run you over, look like you in distress, some type of way up in the hospital. You up online cursing people and wishing death on them. Make that make sense. But I would not allow people in my sector to be bamboozled, hoodwinked, and lied to and shuffled any kind of way. That's some bull crap. And when you wishing death on people, that's a horrible thing. That's the lowest anybody can go when you wish death on people. It's okay if people taking your side, because people got choices in what they think and do. But you just going a little bit too far. This stuff is for entertainment purposes. And some of y'all out there on that YouTube thing talking about, like, no, people in church. It stole my member. My member going over here and there and everywhere. That's not your members. That's not even your subscribers. When these people get online every day, they choose to subscribe to you. They don't need you. You need them. You making content as well as we making content. They're just subscribers or followers. They got choices. So I believe when people say, don't go here, don't go there, however the case may go, these people have a low thinking mentality. And I seen people get way up in their feelings. Like how they say things like I'm going to use this for an example. Some people may be fanned out, indeed. But people also can be fanned out with subscribers too, telling people where to go and not go. See, it doesn't make no sense. We can't call a cat purple when the cat is black. You understand what I'm saying? So how come the kiddo can call the cat black when the kiddo black too? It doesn't make no sense. When you make rules and regulations, it should stand around the whole board when it comes to the YouTube thing. We can't put stipulations on something. And sometimes people look at numbers. It's for the numbers for them, but they don't understand it's not about the numbers. Okay, let's make that clear. I'm not getting deep into that other stuff. But anyway, when you came on your page, y'all be fighting for subscribers, telling the people, don't be watching, don't go over there and watch. If it's for me, you won't be watching. Then why the hell you up on here watching it? If you want your followers to do as you say, you shouldn't be doing it neither. We know you watching it because you come on your page talking about it. Y'all, listen to me good. Any subscribers, followers out there, listen to me good. When you see people that don't want you to be a blessed for others, because you get blessed by what you do. You don't get blessed by listening to people. You get blessed and judged accordingly to what you do. So if somebody telling you and controlling you and tell you not to go here and you shouldn't go do that, these type people don't understand blessing, in my opinion. When you put your clothes on every day, nobody paying your bills in your house. You paying your own doggone bills. Nobody putting your clothes on for you, putting your own clothes on. So what I'm trying to say, if you feel as though you want to go to hand side of the YouTube, if you want to go to sanitizer, if you want to go to smart, if you want to go to defense page, if you want to go to Hector, Lack, Larry, Lurl, you're more than welcome to go. Do not allow nobody to hold you down. And that's how people blessings get blocked, because you always allowing other people to interfere and change up your surroundings. You got people that will actually change up the way you think and stuff. I believe things like that are very demonic. You call evil for evil, good is good. You can't change that. It's a yes or no. So it ain't no such thing as don't go here there. As long as you're not talking about me, I'm fine with it. See, I don't get all in my feelings if I see people who subscribe and following me up to my chat. As long as you're not talking anything about me. That's a person who, I'm headstrong. People not headstrong, they think otherwise. They have other things floating in their head. And Trish, you should be ashamed of yourself when you don't want people who is on your page to go wherever they choose to go, and you're not paying their bills. These subscribers and followers really don't need you. See, y'all got the game all messed up. Like, oh my God, where these people is from? And get way in their feelings about it too. I mean, they get all the way up in their feelings. But I was always raised and taught, you never forget people, and I don't. But anyway, you wishing bad on people, like I said, I done son it back. See, y'all make sit there and accept and laugh about that, but they ain't no laughing matter when somebody wishing death on people. See, when you wish death on people, they always say you got to be mindful because 10 more coming back at you. And for you to be a mother of kids, that's something you don't do. I don't care how much you don't like somebody on this internet, they're somebody else's child, regardless of their hair or not. So when you wish death on people, you already mock everybody who you love. That's how that goes. Now, you got online, you start boasting and bragging. When you had your tummy tucked down in your body, by all means necessary, you're supposed to look good. But I do have a problem with if your attitude is nasty, it doesn't matter how many tummy tuck you get. It doesn't matter how many pull in, how many, whatever you got. That stuff doesn't matter when your attitude is jacked up, busted, and disgusted. And all freaked the heck up. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you treat people in spite of. If you all the way up here, why in the hell you worrying about people who beneath you that you said who is beneath you? You call yourself the GOAT, you gotta act ass. Why would you keep looking down at your feet? And people beneath you keep looking down at your feet. People who look down is people who believe mentally in their mind they are down. They're not really up the way they speak out of their mouth, because it's going to show. How you act and you rant online, how you call people out their name and say bad things to them because they're making commentary or something that you choose to show the whole world. Ain't nobody in your house with a recorder. You choose to come online where the whole world can see you. And you trying to figure out why these people saying bad things and they doing this and doing that to me. When you come online, you're going to have all sorts of people voicing their opinion about your life that you choose to show the whole world. And when you choose to act a fool, talk about how you lick, slick, dip, hip, lay down, get back up, jump on it, spin on it, any type of man per se, and people talk about it, you get mad. You put your own self out there. You got to understand something. When you choose to do things in a certain light, ain't nobody made you do anything. You choose to because you want your numbers to grow. So when you see people making commentary or picking back off of that, because there's more than one Alan, more than one Latrice on this YouTube. But when you choose to come online and say the things you choose to say, people got all right by means necessary to voice their opinion on it. You said out of your own mouth, you went for the numbers to grow so you could come and sue them, but you got to be mindful of the stuff that coming out of your mouth. It can be used against you in the court of law. You got to be mindful when you come and you threaten people about them getting their numbers up because they're speaking about something that you probably don't like. They can come back at you and sue you. So you help them put money in their pocket, because that's why I tell people all the time, everything that look bad ain't always bad. Sometimes these content creators could cause other people to put money in their pocket. So don't think for a second. I don't care who it is. Don't think for a second you're going to win every race. Some race you're going to lose. Some race you're going to gain and win. But you always got to remember, You don't give no say so. Nobody on this earth gives say so except the Most High itself. Regardless, we might don't like what an individual doing. That doesn't mean they're wrong, and it doesn't mean they're right. But at the end of the day, what make anything rightful that we do is we keep our business to ourselves. Don't let the whole world know. That means you putting yourself in a different sector, a different light than others. And if somebody chooses to take that out of your personal gain that you had hidden and tucked away, now that's totally disrespectful. Then by all means necessary, you got to do what you got to do. So we need to stop this. Stop faulting other people for your mishap. Then you got the nerve to call your subscribers all kind of names when they come on your live to support you. I don't care about numbers. If you're for me, you won't be saying this and doing that. Trees. The things that I heard people say that really subscribed to you, it wasn't nothing disrespectful at all. You just don't understand that because of the mentality that you have. But when you thinking like a child, you want to see things as a child. But when you thinking as an adult, you're not going to see things as a child. You're going to do things in an adult way. Sometimes you got to ask people, can you repeat yourself again? Because I don't understand you. Can you explain that a little further? Because I don't want to take it the wrong way. I just want to make sure I'm not hearing or seeing what I saw at that time. Some of y'all would take anything somebody say and just run with it. Some of y'all would take anything somebody say and just have an itchy ear. It is what it is. I don't like that person because she don't like me. That's why I say if judgment been set for people for what others do, a lot of us would have been done over with. So y'all don't be hoodwinked, don't be no bamboozled neither over a lot of things y'all seen in this YouTube sector, because when you allowing people to control your life, now they got to control you. And always remember, blessings don't come from the individual that you watching. Blessings come for what you choose to do from the bottom of your heart. And if you feel as though you want to do it and you got something holding you back and say, whoa, I don't want to do it, I don't feel comfortable doing it, you might as well keep it in your pocket, because you're not getting blessed by something that's not coming from your heart. So stop allowing people to control you, bamboozle you, hoodwink you, and make you think that you're the most greatest thing in the world, but you're not great enough to go to any page that you choose to go to. So y'all please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And